daytime, or if you said the wrong thing, or they thought you were the wrong person, they would take you down. I was standing there when somebody said, "I love America." I took out an American flag and they beat him, just like they beat me in the campus at CUNY. When I took out the American flag, the same thing happened here. It's the same. People were confused there. That's on purpose. There's an interconnection, the intersectionality between these people and the pro-Hamas voters. This is where we're at in this country, where they want the destruction
of the United States.
Yes, no question about it.
It is the same crowd. I mean, they are the same anti-American, anti-Western civilization crowd, whether it's BLM riots, whether it's pro-Hamas, whether it's crazy environmentalists, or in this case, these anti-Trump, anti-ISIS.
Well, I don't know about the environment,
and what's worrying there, as you showed in the video, was that they have no issues with violence. Not only do they tolerate
not at
violence, they think it is a sound
and
method
there
to achieve
is
their
a
goals.
plan to destroy the Western democracies all over, not just in America, Europe and everywhere else.
In LA, all the BLM riots. I was also the Kings protest, the No Kings protest, that in New York, and they didn't look. You heard everyone whispering and talking and saying. You hear them say, "Look, no violence. Let's not create violence." Even though that's where they're
so beautiful, full of American flags.
They know that it's an issue for the narrative if they were violent. And I asked these people in No Kings protest the same questions. And while
yes, that's the point. Perfect. They have a point there.
As it was in Los Angeles, I would say it's about 50% of people. I asked the same questions. 50% of the people at the No Kings protest felt the same way. They defended violence. They said this is stolen land. They said this is not about due process, it's about destroying the system. So look, this is the left unmasked. Straight up, pure.
Well, this is the problem. Like, everybody sees it from their own point of view, and extremes. Extreme right, extreme left. Democracy, to work, should have arguments, should have debate, but above all, you should respect the person that you are having the debate with. As Democrats, we should respect each other. When we lose the respect, we lost the democracy, we lost the procedure. If we lose the respect to ourselves, the respect to our comrades, the respect to the comrades who have a different opinion of us, but both we are struggling for our own country, for the betterment of our own country, of our own democratic country. We have both to appreciate each other and try to take the best out of him, her, it, not the worst. They might have something to tell us, and we might have something to tell them. The difference from the barbarians is that we made a system where we said from the heart that we will respect the other upon our loss, and the other will respect us upon their loss. This is a big leap into sociology. If you want to regress back to barbarianism, follow the American way of duality. Republic. This is not a democracy, it's a republic. We all know America is not a democracy. America is called a republic. Republic is what Rome was, what Iran is today. A theocratic republic of Iran. The America is constitutional republic. Well, point is that in republic, the voter does not vote straight for the politician. It votes for the representatives. The representatives will vote the politician, but the voter vote the representatives for. Why the representatives exist? That's madness, they say, for not all the citizens to go in one place at all the same time for convenience. Bullshit. Point is that the representatives are a lesser body that you can pay off. You can, if you're rich and you want to influence the results, you can take some of the representatives and pay them to vote for you, no matter what the citizens voted them to vote for. That's the weak point of the Republic, plus many others. The Republic is a system that is made for expansionism, for empires, like the Roman Empire, and today the American Empire, or the Iranian Empire. The ancient Athens, the democratic ancient Athens, had nothing to do with this thinking. First thing, they are Democrats, not Republicans. Immediate democracy. They vote for their leaders, and they have many parties, not duality, not two parties, and no president. The president, they have a president, but the president is decorative. It does not have any judicial powers. It has only one, veto. The president, he can raise veto over the government, but to do this, the government must have done something completely crazy. Must have taken us to war without a reason, something like this. The president usually is a wise old politician who becomes president as an honor and to have this higher authority that can control a possibly mad government. That's all. Nothing to do with the American president or the Roman Caesar. That's the difference between immediate democracy, which is the Greek one, and that's what the Americans, and the American Republic. The Americans say that they have immediate democracy, Bush, they are lying. Anyway, and that's why they go out the world to spread the democracy. Have you seen the Greeks going out to the world to spread the democracy? Once with Alexander, but they didn't went to spread democracy, they went to take revenge from the Persians who have come 3 times to conquer us and 3 times have failed. Well, enough. 1, 2, 3. At the 4th, we are coming down, exterminate you, as it happened. Exterminated them, and then the world decided to follow our ways and become more democratic. Not that we did not exploit it, of course, my God, Cleopatra. But anyway, yeah, that's how it went down. We didn't start it from the end of the world like the Persians were doing, to create a whole army of conquered peoples and go and conquer others. No, they did it 3 times to us. We went back once, and that was the end of it. Something similar is happening today with Iran. The same. Exactly same country. America having hijacked the democratic ideas as Alexander had hijacked the democratic ideas of the Greeks and led them to a war outside of their country. Okay, fair war, but still it's the first time that we go so far out of our country. The Greek constitution is of defensive nature. It's not offensive. The American constitution is offensive. There are dogmas in every country. The military dogmas. Our military dogma, the Greek one, is defensive. We will fight only to defend. The American, or the Russian, or the Turkish, if that matter, or the Chinese, they are offensive dogmas militarily. They are not defensive. Greece, it had a defensive dogma since ever. That's why there were a little bit commotion when they fought Alexander, and it was an eternal war before the Greeks get united behind him. They got united by necessity because he beat them all and united them against the Persians. The idea was, okay, every time they come here, we're going to beat the shit out of them, as we did 3 times now. We'll do it again and again and again. But no, Alexander said, no, let's go and finish them so we don't have such a problem. Anyway, that was it. Whatever we understood from past and present.